With a nice touch on the set as well. So far, so good for Brazil. 5-point lead. They're more than halfway there in set one.
It's a miss hit from Lucarelli. He wanted to drop it short. He just didn't get his angles right.
Here's Facundo Conte. Big high toss and finds Leao. Oh, the go short. Good hand on that from Wallace, and then Leao does the rest.
Well, Losse tried to make out he didn't touch the ball as it went into the net, and great refereeing from Yuri Mokre. He lets this go. Losse saying no, they have to get on with it. He did touch it, and then top swing to get the point one.
Brazil finding a way to win these scrappy points. Pacheco. At the second time of asking, it's Palacios again. He's the main outlet so far.
He's having a good game. It's still working for him. He's only been under pressure a little bit on a couple of occasions. He's getting all that confidence back with his hitting at the moment.
Agustin Losse. Good chopper. Oh, Leao. But it was level. Flavio.
From where we're sitting, you and I both thought Flavio was going to hit that.
Oh, 100%.
And, and everyone else did. And look at that. Leao then, he's got a free swing. Wonderful setting.
To the point where already on the who's hit the ball.
What? Argentina done that much wrong. It's not like they're bailing every ball out. He's cut this, he's made it so difficult to work out where it's going. Look at the space, that was invited to be hit, and Kukev got to go after that, Kukev, but he won't get a chance now. They've brought back the starting setter and opposite.
They've got a lot of work to do because they're 8 points down, and Lucarelli has the wind in his sails. His first ace of the match. Better pass from Danani. Oh, and a lovely touch.
Liao, he's gone off ready to go for a hit. Volleyball is all about staying in the now. What have I got to do now? Lucas goes up, Liao thinks that's going to get dealt with. He goes out wide. If he's linked and takes a step in, he can step in and play that and not have Thales try to dive after it.
15-22. Conte. Heavy serve onto Thales. Cacioppa all the way across to Leal. And that is a beautiful, beautiful side out.
That's a lovely serve from Conte. As you said, it's a nice heavy serve, but what a great ball in. There's still 4 players moving here for Brazil. And then Fernando goes out wide quickly. Bruno says, yeah, boys, that's in. Here we go.
Lucas. It's a heavy serve and decent pass from Conte. And a magical block. Leal was there, Flavio was there, and Argentina just cannot catch a break.
They're just not allowing Lima to play. He's had 2 swings in this match so far, I think, and he's on 0. He's been blocked, he's got 1 in, but he's been frozen out of this game.
Set point. This has flown by. Not even 20 minutes have passed yet, and Lucas serves for the set.
It's close.
They're going to have a look.
Yes, of course they are.
Cast your mind back to match point last time, Clayton. Bruno was called out. It ended up being on the line. They won the set, they won the match, and that's what booked them their place here. Has the same thing happened again? Lucas, hang on for at least another point. Still set point into the net. Cacioppa, leaning backwards and unleashing. Wallace secures the first set.
This is a little bit slow behind. I think Wallacey wanted to come in quicker here. Look at his pace. He's in, and he just has to check a little bit. But such is his quality.
Brazil completely in charge of set number 1, but they've still got 2 to go to book a place in the semis. They've won the first 25-16. Right, Clayton.
Yes.
As we look at the stats, you said at the beginning, if Brazil click, you can't see Argentina having a sniff. Lo and behold, we're 1 set in. What do you read from those stats, and what do you read from what we've seen in the opening 20 minutes?
Well, we had 8 attacks to 14. I mean, that tells its own story. Look at Palacios at the moment. He's got 4 points. He's done very well, but it's not good enough. Lima's not even on that. He's their opposite. So they're not even been able to use him where they'd like to. You've got Leal, Lucarelli, and then Wallacey and Lucas. So 10 points for Leal, but it's not just, let's pump it to him because we've got no choice. Everybody's running. Leal's getting one-on-ones. Leal's getting the odd ball where he's out of system. But right now, they've done a great job. Lucas has done a great job. And I think Renan Del Zotto's got his tactics spot on here. The way that they've gone about doing what they're doing. Good serving. Their block defense has been excellent, apart from a couple of times where Six has been a little bit too far up the court. But the touches they've made, and they've got it back into transition. Their transition points have really been the difference. And Argentina just haven't been able to do that. Every swing almost that Brazil have had, they've scored. Every time Argentina have had a swing, someone's got a touch on it for Brazil. It's still a waiting game. If we have a look where Argentina served, so what they've done, they've tried to pin Leal when he's been on the front court. over on this side, 30%. They've also had a couple, one onto Thales, and then they try to split Thales and Lucarelli when they've been over 50, 20%. But that 50%, most of those have been taken by Thales, which isn't great for Argentina because it's your best player passing the ball in. But as suspected, though, yet going after Leal, but he's responded extremely well. But this cluster near 29-41, where Brazil is serving the same thing, they're going out to Palacios, very little towards the middle, and they're really staying away from anything down at position 1 where they can help it. That's just the ace ball they had over on that side.
If you're targeting Leal and at the end of the first set he's got 10 points, do you change your tactics?
I think not necessarily. You just want to be a little bit more accurate. Let's not put it right on him. We've got to serve to the left of him, to that sideline, but he's been very good at not showing a big space, and so he can get to anything to his left. And then there's a small target that Argentina are trying to go at. So maybe go to his right and squeeze between him and Thales and see what happens in that zone.
Players back out on court. Brazil looking focused. They have cakewalked the first set. But I've got a feeling this rivalry, this team, this Argentinian team, we've done teams so many times before, I do not think they're going to roll over and disappear without a fight. It will be Brazil to serve first in the second set. Facundo Conte, will he have his say? Will he have the opportunity to? It'll be Flavio to serve first. Brazil leading by 1 set as we get underway in the second.
Oh dear, foot fault from the big F.
Quite a substantial one as well. You can't have feet the size of his and expect to get away with that. Luciano Di Cecco back on the court. He blasts one long.
Do you know what? Both teams changed their rotation and their order of rotation, but they've matched up again exactly the same. So Di Cecco serving. Now Fernando back to serve.
Goes to that loopy top spinner. So it's on a plate for Di Cecco, and Conte off the block.
One-on-one always going to be difficult for the blocker in that situation. I think Lucre's a little bit upset because it wasn't a hard hit, it was just rolled into his hands and out of play.
And here is Conte. 2-1 Argentina. Oh, great serve, and Thales has to chase. Now, is Lucarelli going to have a swing? No. Tip it into Danani. Does that look like a double touch to you? That looked like a block to me. It's just gone out. Did the ball move from one hand to the other there, or do you not question Di Cecco?
The referee didn't call it. It didn't happen. So that puts paid to that. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. But interesting though, on that rotation, you had Conte serving against Leal. Much more accuracy, really put him under pressure as opposed to Lima going after Leal.
Lucarelli. Palacios waits. Wonder if the ball's going in his direction. Yes, it is, and that's a lovely pass into Di Cecco. Oh, and then it can only be put into the net by Cachopa.
It's gone right back to the middle of the court. Your middle's never going to get it though, because Lucas is travelling laterally. He goes out to make, watch number 16 here, and off he goes, bye-bye, and he's over by the referee. By the time it comes back to the middle, he's never getting back for it.
Lozère. Oh, Cachopa has to chase that. And there's the block, Lucarelli. Over to Leal, who wipes off the block. A scramble point for Brazil to level.
But you know what? It's a scramble point where there's no panic at all about what's going on. Wallace, he's played it into the block to recycle it. And this is absolutely world class. That's world class from Leal.
And Henan agrees. Sadkamp onto Conte. Oh, and Ramos bluffs his lines.
He's too tight to the net, Ramos, and so he's got no room to work with to get the angle he wants. That's why he's gone along. He needed to be a little bit further off the net when he took off to have the space to swing.
Lucas continues. Brazil sneak ahead. Palacios puts it in and gets it back. Oh, pulls the trigger as well over Fernando and into the corner.
He knows exactly where to go, Palacios. There's no point him going cross-court here. One-on-one, he's got to go Fernando. He's got Lucas at 6. That's a good spot to go into.
4-4. Bruno Lima needs to find a way into this game. Oh, and that isn't going to be it. Flavio.
An absolute joy to watch this. It's the perfect pass. Look at the 4 players moving. Don't watch the ball. We know where it's going. 3 players moving because Luca Reis put such a good ball in, and it's one-on-one-on-ones across the court.
Sided out really well, Brazil, but they've also used so many different options to achieve that. Wallacey, 5-4. Delany into De Checo, then Palacios.
Oh, I think that net, Flavio's touched it. Yes, he did catch it. There's also Magnus. I think Argentina weren't far away from it. Flavio's desperately trying to get to this, and it's just that press with his elbow as he turns. Palacios did well not to touch the net.
5-5, Palacios into Lucarelli. Oh, the pipe gets blocked, so Fernando. Oh, the set's great, but the net touch by Argentina this time. Oh, that one-handed set causes chaos, doesn't it?
He's got, I'd love to see him do this and just put his left hand behind his back as well. Here you go, sir. Silver service.
Yeah.
It's just on a tray, isn't it? It's there, it's on a plate, a bit of parsley. Go and have your fun with that.
Leal. Oh, an overbump, so Tales feeds it in. Another pipe attack off the block, but Argentina can go. Conte can only find Tales. Cracking dig by the libero. And then blasted long by Lucarelli, but via a touch. Via a touch, and again, no panic when the ball comes back to Brazil with interest.
Such good play. He's looking for hands. He knows exactly what he's going for here, and he found those fingers of Ramos.
But as soon as Tales gets a touch on it, it's like they breathe and know that the point's in the bag. Magnificent play. And now a 2-point lead. Leal. Good evasive maneuver by Lima. He went the wrong way round.
Just come out of the heel of the hand a little bit, round by the thumb from Leal. He couldn't get this full contact of the ball to get that spin he needed to get it down in time.
So Ramos with the float serve. Oh, decent block. Loze sees Wallacey coming and shuts it down.
Really good movement, just one step each, and Losse's read it. He gets his hands in exactly the right spot.
Levels the game. And that's returned on the second ball by Conte. So Cachopa gets another go. That reaching arm of Flavio keeps the point alive. Good rally this. De Checo, short to Loze. A block, then a swing. He's coming into his own.
It's funny how the game can change within the rally, because that's all come about because the next swing came into the block and they were able to recycle it and have all their options, and then it's really difficult for Brazil.
Ramos. Lucarelli receives. The block goes up from Loze. Can't kill it, but he's having a great time out there.
Well, it was blocked and came back off the head, so he didn't. Leal said, "I couldn't hear you guys. I couldn't hear you." And instead of him playing it over, he's played it up to be hit. So it was 4 touches.
Decent patch this for Argentina, starting to get some momentum. They turned a 2-point deficit into a 2-point lead, and at the first timeout, they lead by 9 points to 7.
Vem ali não, é bem na direção dos dois ali. Vê se corte lá. Sadão, ei! Vou fazer muito lenta essa unha dele aqui. Vamos separar.
The momentum momentum in these games can change incredibly quickly, Clayton, and it was all with Brazil in the first set and at the start of the second. What have you noticed that Argentina have improved on to sneak into the lead?
It's just more consistency about what they're doing. They're making good reads and good touches on what Brazil are doing in offense, and they're getting the ball into transition now.
And then back comes Wallacey, swinging down the line. Doesn't look like a man who retired, does he?
No, I think he's enjoyed the bit of a rest he's had. I think he's had about 40 days off because he went on holiday, and I think he's just sort of invigorated him, really.
Flavio into Palacios. Loza can't finish the job. Can Wallacey? Oh no, he can't! And Loza can! 2 blocks in quick succession, and Argentina continue.
Just not a high enough roll. Quite, it's just as simple as that. Loser waiting, great hang time.
Two blocks for Loser. And De Checo serves with a 2-point lead. Oh, wow! If Lucas has meant that, then hang it in the Louvre.
I think he was definitely hanging in the air for this one. Just about got on it, didn't he? That's where being 7 foot helped.
Yes. Oh, just wait and wait and wait. The slightest of touches. Chapo. Palacios receives that late, and then Lima to Tales. And a rare reception error from Tales.
Well, it's just a spin on the ball, and it's come off his arms. He can't do anything about this. He's in a good spot. Big swing, and just the way the ball is onto him, the action of the ball has caught him out.
Conte. Can they increase this 2-point lead? Kid Chopper. Big touch on that Lucarelli swing.
Lovely. It's steady stuff here. Brazil aren't panicking. It's only 1 point in it. Very good swing to get that off of Loser and away.
Lucarelli. To Nani, and then De Checo from out wide. Loza. He's going through one of those periods we sometimes get where middle blockers are just pumped full of energy, and he's thriving.
But certainly the rotation change here has helped. It's different players against different players at the moment, and it's working in Argentina's favour.
Lozer. Not transfer that positive energy into the service this time. Lucas do. Had a great day serving against Iran. Puts a decent one in there as well. Oh, an ace from Lucas. It's just brutal power.
He's just everything through, and this is what I like about his serve. He's gone from middle to middle, loads of room to miss left and right. He's got a little bit unlucky, he's caught the net. That hasn't helped Argentina at all, but great serve.
Same line again. Better pass from Denani this time, and Palacios. Excellent dig. Leal. Conte was underneath it. Now Palacios. And there's a touch on that. Argentina take the lead.
Good work, Palacios. He was under a bit of pressure. Finds the hands of Wallacey. It's one of those ones, if he's trying to take away the line, if he just goes across the net and relies on his defender down the line to make a dig, might have been a different outcome.
Bruno Lima, still quiet by his high standards. Until now.
That's the serve. That's the serve, squeezing it between Leal and on this occasion Lucarelli. Look at that, that's as good as it gets, right into that corridor of uncertainty.
And then off the net, tape and wide. see back. Really heavy scoring earlier in the tournament. 24 against Cuba, 17 against Japan. Now the Checo out of the back, and there's Lima.
As soon as that serve came in, the only thing going through my mind is, this is going to be painful. I mean, it's a free swing, and that almost was painful for Lucarelli.
Palacios goes full gas with that one. The timing has to be perfect. It wasn't on that occasion, so Brazil back within one. This set motoring along. If we do get into the 20s, fascinated to see where Argentina are, because they were perfect in that scenario last week. But that's a great serve from Leal. And that was one of the standout things about the Argentinian performance, wasn't it? Both teams get into the 20s, they look so composed.
But again, when you get a serve like that, right into that hallway of hesitation, both sides, or the conflict zone, technically conflict zone, but that's no fun, is it? But into the hallway of hesitation, you're going to score. You're going to really put problems on the other team.
15-15, can he follow it up? Jan de Leal. Oh, he can, but it's a lovely flat pass in, the roll shot. Oh, and a net touch spotted.
Flavio, stay away from the light. It's like a moth to the light here. He could not stay away from getting onto the ball. He had to make that touch, and then he's caught the net. He's unlucky, really. But it was a free one for the defenders.
Yeah, but then if he misses it and it hits the floor, alas, we are where we are. He's got the chance to make up for it and doesn't. Now that's something we've seen from Cachopa, isn't it? If somebody makes a mistake, he gives them an immediate chance to make amends.
He does, and the only thing from Flavio's point of view, I think he got a little bit tight to the net, and like we saw that in the previous set. And as a result, he just hasn't got the room. He's all jammed up. He can't get through to have to get the angle. But they're having a look.
Yeah, is there a touch on it? And Del Zotto backing his player. So in the stadium, they can see exactly what you can see at home. So Flavio is sat, staring. Right, he's just started talking to his teammates for that now, but before that, he was staring at the screen. So is there a block touch? Unless it's just shaved that pinky finger. Nope, nothing there. The challenge is unsuccessful. Argentina back ahead. And Brazil lose a challenge in the second set, 17-15. This one beautifully poised. Ramos into Tales. Oh, the pipe is flawless.
That's warm-up hitting. Look at this, it's warm-up. It's just, okay, anyone want to get in the way of that? Not really. Look at it, ew, just, it's a joy to behold anyone hitting that type of ball.
Flavio. Taken early by Palacios, and then back comes Conte. You go, I go between these two teams.
They've just got to hold on here, Argentina, keep this side out working, keep putting the ball on the floor and see whether or not Brazil have got what it takes to get back into it.
Checo at the service line. A couple of points on this run. Brazil staring down the barrel. Cachopa just outside the three, then whipped off the block by Lucarelli.
What a great shot that is. Lucarelli's had to make a bit of an adjustment because he's ahead of Fernando, who's set the ball to him. So that changes the angle slightly. Wonderful swing.
Oh, to have the ability to change your decision in the air. Cachopa. Oh, to Checo, and the swing is a good one. Tales, though, finds his setter. Now Lucarelli can only find hands, but still scores the point.
Argentina had to make changes, and you've got Checo over on the side of the court where he doesn't want to be, because he's playing at 5. He never plays there. He never plays there. Says don't play at 5. A great result for Brazil.
We've said it a few times, another point where it's a little bit of chaos, but they don't look phased. Brazil just refusing to go away in this set. Argentina have had the edge. And now we're getting to the key points. What can DeCecco do with this one? Over to Bruno Lima, who gets blocked by Wallace, and it's massive.
It's a massive spread block. Oh my goodness! He's gone. I haven't got the line. I'll just get the arm out. And it's so cool. He's loving it. They are the best ones to get when you get them.
And that's the momentum change. Brazil edge ahead. Argentina call the timeout. 1918.
Cerrar medio para nosotros, no preocuparnos golear. Mira nuestro mejor saque. No busquen un saque acá, busquen un saque un poco mejor que ustedes. Vamos a seguir, señores.
Key moments of the set, having trailed by 1 point, 2 point, 2.1 point for the entire set. They've won 4 out of the last 5, Brazil. And a few of those points, the rally points, the block points, they're points that Argentina had opportunities to win. Here's Cachopa. Again, not the best of passes from Palacios, but Bruno Lima through the block, and they get another go. Oh, you're not stopping that from Conte.
That's incredible. It's not quite a knockout blow from Conte. However, it's such a good swing because he's tight on the net. He's got the one-on-one angle, and look at that. He's just right across his body. Nice high touch on the ball. You got no chance for Lucarelli.
Right, 19-all. Conte off the back of that clean winner. Is that the service line? Another high toss. That's the question of Leal.
Oh dear, I think there's a little bit of mix-up then. Wallace thinking maybe Lucas was going to play that. But it's exactly the serve Conte wants to do again. To Leal, to his left, and put Brazil under pressure.
Back-to-back points out of the timeout. Scoreboard back in Argentina's favour. Conte onto Leal. Out of the back to Lucarelli. Is there a touch? There is no touch.
I think Losez touched it. I think Losez got it. He was the only one not making any.
Ooh, hello.
Didn't?
He says no.
Okay. Well, forget what I think then. I think don't count.
The camera doesn't lie.
Here we go. Lucarelli immediately says, yeah, there was a touch.
So there's a great atmosphere here, and the stands are filling up all the time. Everyone's in red and white. So we take a look at this. It's dark, isn't it? Is there a touch, or has he managed to find the tiniest?
Oh yeah, he's
gap?
got a touch. He's got a touch on Palacios. Palacios touched it with his right hand.
Oh, so Loza was right.
Yeah, he was right.
2020. Here we go. Race to 5. Oh, Lucarelli really puts the hand through that. Danani does well. Tough ask this for Palacios. He runs it into 3 big men, and Lucas makes the block.
That is amazing volleyball. Massive serve. Palacios, his only angle is where he's going. There's no block-out option. He might be able to try and go a little bit further on the cross court if he can, but Leal is all over that. Lucas is all over that. That's incredible. And what a jig being done by Del Zotto.
He is living and dying by every point down there, Del Zotto. Great to see the fire burning. Lucarelli. 21-21.
It's advantage and momentum with Brazil at the moment. They are siding out. They are, as they say in Italy, cambio palla. They're looking to get the ball back so that they can have the serve, but it means they stay in front.
Augustin Lozer. Decent serve, heavy serve. It's going to drop in, so they're going to have to win the point, which they do. Just Martin Ramos.
Just knew that they were going to go to the middle, and it's so difficult. There's so much pressure on Lucas. He's not sure where to go. Brilliant swing by by Argentina.
Well, they've had a great response since calling the timeout at 18-19 down. Now Brazil call one, trailing 21-22.
Paradona lá, tá bem louco, isso aqui ele é louco, tá? É nos 9 metros, tá? Amortecer pro centro da quadra. Cobertura lá no mundo, tá? É boa, cobertura, foi a bolinha.
Support incredible as always. Worth noting, as I started to say before, the stadium's starting to fill up all the time, but it is hammering it down with rain outside. People coming in all kinds of shapes and sizes and shirtless and trying to get dry. We dodged a bullet, mate. We got in early, didn't we?
We also came in with my car.
Oh yeah, well, there's
Parked under the awning, so we're all right.
What a brilliant second set. What an important point coming up. Argentina leading by 1. Here's Lozer, floats it into Leal, who gets it back, and he can't find the floor. Now De Checo waves the wand. Brilliant dig. Lucarelli. Oh, we are level via Leal. Sensational.
We are level via some magic from Cachopa. This dig, that's world class. And then second time round, Leal goes, I didn't hit it hard enough first time, I'm really going for it this time. Goodness me, this hand comes from so far back. That's an incredible swing.
Lucas. Great pass, they go short, it's unstoppable, it's so fast, and Ramos puts Argentina back ahead.
We might be going past 24 all here if it carries on like this, unless somebody can get something done from the serving line directly.
First, it's Bruno Lima's chance. Another good pass for Cachopa, puts one hand on it, oh! Ball.
Yeah, the ref's going to call a carry. Can't call a double, it's only one hand. Let's have a little look. Does it stick in Fernando's hands? He's under pressure. I looked. Do you know what? I don't think it does, but I'm not going to argue with that. I think that is the throw. That's the catch ball from Leal.
Set point Argentina to level things. Set point saved without Brazil having to do anything. Lima serves it long. Changes being made.
The wall.
Rocker.
Yeah, he is a brick wall made of rock, eh? Yeah. He's coming in to block.
The Rocky Mountain is coming on, and the captain Bruno goes back to serve. One of the most experienced heads, not just in this team, but currently playing in the game. Served an ace to win the third set in the round of 16. Can he come up with one here to keep Brazil in the set? Palacios receives. Swing to win it. Oh, it's gone straight through Lucarelli, and we're all square.
That's incredible. What a really good second set from Argentina. They were convincingly beaten in the first, but this is a brilliant comeback by them.
And they rode the storm in the 20s as well. Brazil looked like they'd seized back control, but Argentina holds strong to level this quarterfinal. We're one set each, 25-16, 25-23, and once again Argentina are forcing a game deep. Clayton is heading courtside. He's going to try and catch up with some coaches down there as we look at the stats. More attacks for Argentina. Accidental. I said it was deliberate. I guess we will never know. But there's plenty more of that to come. When we get to this stage of the competition, Every point is life or death. And we're 2 sets in, and absolutely none the wiser as to who is going through to the semi-finals. But now it is time to hear from an Argentinian coach. Clayton Lucas is down there making friends.
Well, coach, it was an interesting first set. Brazil seemed to be in control, but you came back brilliantly in the second set. What was the difference?
What is the difference? No, we serve better. We serve better, I think. We serve in Leal. They have Leal in good shape, and really good shape. We need serve good, and we need improve a lot our side out. We have good side down with the ball is good, but when the ball is bad, no, our side out is bad too. We need to improve this situation.
And transition play seemed to be a lot better as well, didn't it? Your transition play in the second set.
Repeat, please.
Your transition play was better in the second set. You were getting more ball from defense into offense.
Yes. I will improve our service, and we have more defense and more counter-attack. I think this is the key for win this match.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Get the ball from offense into defense. It's as simple as that. Well, that's what they did from the first set to the second set. I'll tell you what, Clayton's ready to go already. He is absolutely buzzing down there. Who have you got down with you, Clayton?
Carlos. Carlos, very good first set. Argentina have got back into it. What do you guys need to do to pull away and maybe take the next couple?
I think first of all to keep our nerves in the place. They had better percentage in the serve, so we need to keep our side out and try to push our strategy at the limit. You know, it will be an even match in the third set, so calm down, side out, and push our serve.
Well, good luck. We can't wait to see how it pans out. Good luck for the next couple of sets.
Thank you, Sam.
Always great to hear from Clayton. Great to hear from Carlos and Marcelo as well. It is Argentina 1, Brazil 1. The race for the semi-finals is still very much alive. Plenty going on court as well. They have found a giant down there who's playing some kind of game to win a prize. Of course, Poland versus the USA is still to come. Hopefully you're going to join us for that one. Hopefully you're going to stick with us for the rest of this one as well. 2 brilliant games, as they all have been in the round of 16, the quarterfinals and the semi-finals and finals still to come in these World Championships. But the messaging was simple. Clayton is rushing up the stairs here. I'm going to get him straight back into the action too. I'm not going to let him get his breath back because we want to hear from him before the third set gets underway. Well, Clayton, I'm not even going to let you get your breath back as the storm clouds continue to form over Arena Gliwice. You see some lightning there, but everyone's safe and sound inside, don't worry. The messages are always simple from the coaches, aren't they? Keep calm, stay calm, side out, pass better.
It's a simple game. It really, I mean, those are the fundamentals of the sport. You want to serve tough, so the other team can't come back at you with all of their weapons. You want to make sure if the team's serving tough at you, you pass well, so you can put everyone into attack.
Set 3, we're locked at 1 apiece. Here's Martin Ramos to get us underway. Leal with the first pass, Leal with the first pipe, Leal with the first point. And that was delicious. And that was all of those things that you just described. Beautiful pass, beautiful set, beautiful swing. That just calms everyone down.
That's the message. They know they can do this, Brazil. They just know that if they are calm and they play their game, it should be interesting.
Cachopa with a float serve into Conte to Checo. Oh, he gets away with one because Cachopa got a good touch on it. The Checo over on the second ball. Gets Argentina off the mark. Unlucky from Cachopa. Again, it goes back to the man closest to the baseline, standing on that baseline. Now the Checo to serve, 1-1. It's out Leal. Lucarelli off the chest of De Checo. And a big touch on that from Lima. What part of the body Has this come off to Checo? Either way, it was a great dig to keep the ball alive. Clips the net that time. Lucas off the quick set.
It's like a big whirling dervish as he comes out. It's just all arms and legs and just incredible. The wingspan he has, he's so quick at getting through that ball. Once it's hit, it is gone.
Lucarelli. Oh, brilliant serve from Lucarelli. Leaves Facundo Conte flat on his face, and Lucarelli gets his second ace of the match.
That's such a good serve as well. It's coming over 3 blockers, a little bit unsighted. Can't tell whether he's putting full gas on it or just half burner.
Court moppers out there doing a job after Conte leaves the snail trail. And that time Lucarelli can only find the net. Keeps that Mohican tight, doesn't he?
It's well grouped.
Yeah. And here he is serving at 3-3.
That's close.
That's a risky leave, isn't it, from Thales? Wow. Late decision, but a good one.
Yeah, it's just out.
Brave leave. Point on the board for Brazil. De Checo just tipped over the net. Leal. Oh, and return, so Lucarelli's going to have to chase this. Cachopa goes again. Oh, and off the block. This, a long rally. Can Leal finish it? No, he can't. De Checo gets his hands on it. Now Lozère. Oh, the block is magnificent. That is huge from Flavio.
There was a moment when Argentina could have rescued that situation. For once, De Checo's set to the middle wasn't the best choice, and it was slow, so it was tipped, and then Brazil get it into transition. They had their chance, Lozère had the swing, but it's a massive block from Brazil.
Yeah, Wallace got there in front of Flavio, but they were queuing up to shut that one down. Lucas at 5-3. Oh, heavy service again. De Checo. It's another block. This time it is Flavio. Not to be outdone by the previous one. He gets a one-on-one.
Oh, he's jumped in and he's read it and he's just putting his hands across. So there you go. Go on, hit him into that. What a block.
Lucas. That takes all the heat out of that, and back comes Lozère.
That time Flavio's getting nowhere near it.
Yeah, that'll have felt good after the last one. Agustin Lozère from the service line, 4-6. Oh, serves an ace. Lucarelli.
It's a little bit on. I'm just trying to look at Lucarelli's position to pass this. You want to be on your not on your toes, but have a look as he comes in. Oh yes, he's gone down. His bum's behind his heels, so he can't get forward once it clipped the net. You want to have your weight going through not right through your toes, but just through the balls of your feet.
When you watch these giants warm up, they're so flexible. Sometimes they can just rely on that extra balance and that extra reach, but you come unstuck every now and then. That's what happened there. That's better from Lucarelli. Good response. Now Leal. Conte at the back of the court. Here's Palacios off the block. Okay, Chopper gets the first touch, and then Thales over to Leal. What a dig from De Checo. That magic right hand goes again.
That's not a great volley.
That is a great swing, though. A good contact on the block from Argentina.
Well, that ball over is spinning. For my money, probably should be called as a double touch on the ball back, but great play, Brazil. Just get on and play to the whistle. Some incredible volleyball. And a top swing from Wallace to get the block out.
into the net to keep the score tight. A couple of these digs we've had from Checo have been mind-blowing. Even that one there, just putting a right hand on it. He is some ball player, isn't he? 6'7", Bruno Lima, onto Leal. Out of the back to Wallacey.
Wallacey giving this an absolute wallop. Oh, and he could have gone cross. He's actually put it down the other side of Palacios. That's brilliant.
Now, Jan de Leal. Oh, he's forced an overpass. Tales steps in. And Wallacey.
At this time, he does go cross-court. You've got no chance of knowing where he's going.
Now, that's a three-point lead. This is not a place Argentina want to find themselves. 6-9 behind, with Wallacey really feeling it out there, and Leal at the service line. Palacios sends it high. He's got the chance to make amends. He can't do it. Lucarelli's the first man there. Then Leal.
Do you know, that's brilliant, because Lucarelli's desperately trying to get out, but he's trying to backpedal out, so he doesn't get far enough. But that doesn't matter, because Leal comes on that pipe. Checo has to stay out wide and respect what's going on with Lucarelli. And then it's a good work, Leal getting off of Palacios.
Well, this third set looking a lot more like the first one. There's a 4-point deficit in the first time out. Argentina 6, Brazil 10.
Paciencia ahora, vamos de nuevo, no está fácil. Están jugando bien ellos. Tenemos que no cerrar ángulo en ataque. Tenemos que atacar y tomar riesgo, no quedó la bola alta. No sé. Sí, busquemos una mano, tomemos riesgo, busquemos una mano. Vamos para la paralela, pero no pasemos la bola del otro lado. Que viene un chutazo del otro lado.
Well, the announcer and the sports presentation team doing a great job of revving up the crowd here. The noise has started to go up a level, and what I'm interested in is, as this game evolves, mostly Poland supporters in here, which team are they going to show more love towards? Will it be Argentina, or will it be Brazil? Of course, Poland and Brazil have had some epics.
Well, both countries have got players who play here in Poland as well, and actually Marcelo Mendes coaches Jastrzębski Vigils. You probably think Argentina they may well have a little bit, because you've got Zeba plays for Stal Nisa, you've got Mateo Sanchez, who came on, plays for Malov Suwałki. So yeah, there's quite a few players for Poland.
Conte as well.
Yeah, Conte was at Zewicki. He's now gone back to Argentina.
Oh, brilliant serve. And Checo's done well. And Vicentin, who's just come on, has done even better. He gets off the mark.
That's a great start for him. He's playing his volleyball for Friedrichshafen, so no doubt Mark Lever, Julian Sketcher will be watching this match with interest. See how he gets on.
It's a nice touch from Danani, and a swing from deep.
Lima's had so little to do in this match, but every time he's been called upon, with the exception of the block in the first set, he's done well.
Well, Vicentin's an interesting one, because we didn't see him the other night, but beginning of the tournament, 15 points against Iran, 17 against the Netherlands. He's a reliable, heavy scorer. He's got a couple of aces as well. And here he is at the service line. Decent serve onto Lucarelli. Leal, Wallacey. Just keeps the ball in play. And then Conte sends Lucarelli wide. Oh, there's a battle at the net. But it's going to be a four-touch, or is it? No, ball's alive. Conte off the block. Brazil go again. Now Lucarelli, surely not. Oh, Brazil win the point.
That is incredible. Tales has made the dig of the tournament. Absolute dig of the tournament from Tales. Lovely touch. And it's played into the block by Fernando. That's two. If I wonder whether or not actually Flavio three. Flavio looked like he got a couple of fingers on that, didn't he?
That's why I was asking the question. But the composure off the net there. absolutely astonishing. I mean, that dig by Tales, how many times has he done that in his career? A dead ball, it's done, and he finds a way.
He's found a way. That's a huge momentum shift you feel here for Brazil. That is an incredibly big point.
But we do wonder, are Argentina hard done by? Was there a little reach for that? Little tickle.
Little tickle. Little from Flavio's fingers.
Alas, we'll never know. And it doesn't take away from the Tales magic. Brilliant moment. Now up to Argentina to respond. Di Checo. Poked down the line. And a net touch. It was Lucas who got a bit over-eager, was it?
I'm not sure it might be pointing at Lucarelli. Lucarelli's taken his hands away. Now, when you're doing that in the air, as he has done, and then he's caught the net on his way down. Because it does change your body position in the air when you take your hands away like that. Also, he might have got clipped by Lucas. You got a great big man mountain hitting you from the side, which generally tends to happen when you're a wing blocker.
Well in excess of 100 kilos. Take the serve early. Oh, Lucarelli just makes it look like he's got all the time in the world.
What a very, very nice, delicate touch from him here.
Sees the Checo's gone up, just waits for him to drop and knows he's got the height. But the execution has to be perfect, and it was. 12-9. Cachopa. 12-10. Here is Di Checo. Into Tales. Another fabulous pass from Tales, and Wallace from the other side sends Conte spinning.
Conte had to duck out of the way of this one. He knows what's coming here. This is... He's got back to try and make a dig, and he's, oh no, that's going to hurt. Flinches out of the way of it.
Well, you often talk about fighting for position. He was just in no man's land there, wasn't he?
Yeah, just as soon as he took a step off the net, you've got to play from where you are because there's no time to get to where you want to.
Lucarelli onto Danani. Oh, the pipe this time from Argentina, Vicente.
Nice play, he's done very well since coming on. Palacios having gone to the bench. He's got a little bit extra height. Vicente is just posing a different problem here for Brazil.
Now Facundo Conte into the net. Now Argentina, scoreboard-wise and momentum-wise, they're finding themselves in a similar position to where Brazil were in the second set. Always 2 points, 3 points, 1 point behind. Lucas. A lovely touch from Di Checo. Lucarelli in at setter for Wallace, who gets blocked, but Brazil somehow keep the ball off the floor. Conte sets, Lima.
Oh, that
was so close. And that is almost, if that goes Brazil's way, that's a set-defining point.
It would be set over. This is such a reactionary touch from Cachopa. Really good pickup, and then just for a moment you think it might be Brazil's point, but Lima does well. Just goes into the right hand, the right arm, and you just can't do anything about that when it's so close to the sideline. Great swing from Bruno Lima.
Wasn't far off from Leal though, was it? We held our breath for a second. Augustin Lozet. Argentina still in the mix, but trailing by 2. Cachopa from deep, Leal. Sees 3 men, isn't phased in the slightest, and works it off the block.
So long as Leal gets that ball into court from his pass, don't matter how many blockers you put against him. You could have had another 3 the other side of where Vicente was, he's still going to score.
Wallace. To Conte, big heavy contact on the serve. Oh, and that has nearly gone into the top tier of this gargantuan arena.
I think he's still going. But he's looking for the one and only thing he can do here. Show me the hands, show me the hands, and he nearly got, look at it. That is what you call out of here.
It's like Tom Brady's just passed it. Wallace, 16-12, long way back now for Argentina. Argentina only picks out Lucarelli. Now Leal. Oh, he's unbelievable.
Denani's been, and Leal's looking at him like, you think that's out, do you? By the time you turned, it was already up above your head after bouncing off the floor.
Well, they're going to challenge.
They are. Only because Denani's playing at 5 defense, and it's so quickly by him. He thinks it's out. Mind you, that little shrug maybe suggests it might be, but it's going to be close. Some swing. Well, they're not challenging it then.
No.
They're all.
Well, no, because there's a massive, great touch on it here. Look.
It doesn't matter.
He's nearly knocked Ramos' fingers off. 17-12. That hill has now become a mountain for Argentina. Denani into De Checo. Lima off the hands. Lima does really well off the hands.
Need more than that right now, though, Argentina. Those are side-out points. And good touches from Brazil. They're making the court seem quite small.
Here's Bruno Lima. Oh, good chopper's done really well. Had a lot to deal with. Vicente has a second go at it. He's going to have a third as well. Hits the net. Ball goes wide.
So for those of you that are watching this now, and you're maybe new to the sport, and you've got to be a middle blocker, or you're an outside hitter or a setter, you need to be able to be interchangeable. So when Fernando had to play that ball over and he got stuck in the middle, Flavio went out and blocked over by the antenna. And you have to be interchangeable, not just at the net, but also when you're playing 5-6-1 in defense.
Timeout. Brazil in full control here. Great response to drop in the second set. They lead by 5, 18-13.
Vamos de nuevo con nuestra recepción. Tenemos la oportunidad de ir bloqueo triple. Vamos bloqueo triple. Y cerremos ángulo. Le tiran a pegar a las manos. Le tiran fuerte a las manos. Cerramos ángulo y protegemos la bola van a subir. Ya vamos a poder contraatacar. Recepción y salida de pelota.
Five points. Might not seem like a lot, but even when it's early in the set, 10-6. Against a team like Brazil, a 4-point deficit is huge, particularly when they're playing with such confidence.
It's a long way back for Argentina.
Leal. Denani sends De Checo wide. And a clubbing hand from Wallace keeps it alive. Lucarelli, the deftest of touches. Oh, and Lima hits it straight into two monsters. Flavio and Lucarelli lick their lips as they go up for that one.
Two really good plays. Lucarelli, first of all, to get it over, and then secondly, just to take away the zone. Not reaching, not getting outside his body line. Excellent block.
Leal. Another heavy serve, and Denani does well. The touch on the second ball. Good chopper, back towards the net, and the block on Lucarelli this time.
Really good swing though from Lucarelli. He's done the right thing. He's gone for the furthest side, trying to get it off the fringes. Well read. But Tale's out of the play. And this is the problem. Fernando's out of the play. He would have made a dig otherwise, going back to where it came from. And what you want there is you want Wallace to step around and fill that gap, but he didn't. He just stayed where he was.
Same changes being made. De Checo and Lima out. Sanchez coming in. And Cucart serve. It is Luciano Vicentin at the line, 14-19. High toss, lot of topspin, and that is outside the antenna.
Yeah, he won't want to think about that one again. He just got it wrong, didn't get the connection he wanted. Move on, next point.
The biggest of big men returning to the court. I mean, look how much bigger than Flavio is. Goodness me. For context, Flavio's 2 meters.
Roque's almost 2 meters wide, isn't he?
Yeah. But a dainty left-handed serve. And the block comes in as well. Sanchez out the back, then off the hands from Kukartsev.
That's all part of Roque's development, really. He needs to get up and have a jump serve going. But it will come. That's a good swing by Kukartsev. That's what he's on for.
Ramos has made a couple of blocks. Yet to serve an ace. God, there's plenty of dip on that ball, though. Lucarelli, 3 blockers up. They shut it down.
But you know, it's a great swing. Really good swing, Lucarelli, because he's coming out of court, but he's also stood out of court and it's hit him. Does everything right here. He just can't get out of the way of it. He can't believe it.
Kukartsev, that's his first block of the World Championships. Argentina wrestling back some momentum. Oh, they might well be, you know. 3-point game.
Little scratch of the chin from Wallacey to say, don't worry, I'll get the next one in. Timeout, just settle things down. Not let Argentina get too much momentum.
Side point,
Get the side out.
5-point leads become a 3-point lead. 2017.
Dois a linha de base, pensa para esse lado aqui, tentar aproximar, Leal aparecendo na parede.
Much better from Argentina. Johan de Leal has to raise some spirits because Brazil's still only 5 points away from regaining the lead in this quarter-final. Martin Ramos at the service line. Lucas. Is he saying a prayer or is he talking to himself? Either way, it's worked because the ball's gone long. 4-point lead for Brazil, 4 points away from a 2-1 lead. Good game though, isn't it?
It's an incredibly good game.
Here's Cachopa. He takes the heat off as well, and Vicentin receives. That is very nicely done over on the far side.
That miss from Leal is all about the body position he takes. He's just out of shot, but doesn't get into a neutral position, so he can't take a step forward to go after it or push off to make a swan dive dig.
Kukartsev. He's done all right. Made a block, picks up a couple of points. Chance now to build some momentum from the service line. If they pick up this point, it's very much game on. Oh, it's a great serve. It's an ace serve. Leal on his heels.
It's perfectly placed because Lucas is also kind of in that spot. Look at it, it's right in between Lucas Wallacey and Leal, not really sure what to do with it.
Well, the youngster, Adriano, coming on. Came into the game against Iran and was called into action straight away, put in a beautiful pass to the setter, and Brazil won the point. Will the same happen here? Kukartsev. Oh, no, it's Tales. And that is the response Brazil needed. Lucas Sadkamp.
It's all about side out. They need 3 points from siding out and getting the ball back from Argentina. They can do this. There's no panic. But they've got to keep one eye, though, looking forward and keeping that momentum ready for the next set. That's great. Nice be quick. Shoot ball out for Lucas.
So Adriano back out. Leal back into the front row. Lucarelli. Heavy serve. Really heavy serve. Oh, but it's brilliantly done. Oh, Sanchez from the other side of the net.
Well, they think the ball's come through the antenna. And I'm not sure what they can challenge here. And I think Yuri Mokra is going to say you can't. so it was dug back over. Now let's look, does it come back through the antenna? And I think that might well have done, but we can't quite see it. Now because it went through the antenna, you can't bring it back, but if it's gone outside the antenna, you can bring it back outside the antenna and have a swing.
With that, DiCecco returns. Kukantsev and Sanchez have done their job, and Sanchez has done his, even if it was just for that set. Brilliant swing to win it as well. Got to play with the handbrake off now, Argentina, from now until the end of the set. And Conte does that.
I know exactly how he feels. It's just like, oh, I should have done that. But, but the point is, he's trying to get Leal, because on a short ball, if that was over, it was an ace. And that's the fine margins. Flavio's back in.
Yeah, Roque back out. Lucas again edges his way up to the baseline and puts Thor's hammer through it. I love the serve. No one else serves like this.
And no one else has all elbows, knees like him. That's probably why, but it works.
Yes, it does. Another good service, but a beautiful touch by Loza.
Lucarelli's been completely put off by Wallacey coming off the net and Fernando going to the net, and it's that movement from those two players that's meant Lucarelli thinking, is someone playing this? And they're not, and he's not either.
21-23. Argentina have done well to take this set deep. It's a better serve, but Leal just deals with it. What about the set as well? How has Cachopa got his body in that position? He's like a contortionist.
He's jumped, taken it his highest point, and his shoulder strength just flings out a little bit high. If anything, Leal's gone too early. He should have waited and seen what was going on. If he'd have, I tell you what, if he'd have waited, that would have been a dent in the floor. So from that point of view,
Bruno enters the game. It's set point.
this is more of a blocking substitution here. A little bit of extra height at the net.
Wallacey to serve. 24-21. In it goes to DiCecco. Is the dig going to stay in? Oh, it's a brave late lead by Denani, but the set point is saved.
And look at Denani again. He's off the 3-meter line, but he's given it all through the net to Brazil. They're just ignoring him. So that blocking substitution has been changed now. Fernando's back in to run the offense.
He's a fascinating watch, Denani. Here's Bruno Lima, still set point. Serve is in. Leal to win it. Oh, Leal just picks out the corner. Another confident swing from the top scorer puts Brazil in control. It's 2-1. (25-16), 23-25, 25-22. And once again, it's Argentina chasing the game.
Brazil in full flow. Brazil doing what Brazil do best. You're struggling. And to be fair, looking at that, same error rate, not much in it, but Brazil's blocking pressure from the serve pressure, causing the trouble. A couple more attacks, and all of a sudden you're away, and there's nothing the opposition can do. Just have a look at who's doing what. Lima's now moved up to best attacker. Losser through the middle, so again, that's great work from DiCecco, trying to find his middles, trying to spread it around a bit. You've got an opposite middle and an outside doing well. And I think we're going to see Leal, Lucarelli, Wallace. So again, the Lucases, the middles have just dropped down. But even so, Lucas 7 swings. That's impressive. And your outside hitters getting more ball than your opposite. That's pretty cool.
Well, let's take a look at the setter contact then. So much made of what DiCecco can do with the ball, but when it's on the money like that, it's no surprise.
Well, the three that aren't in the two circles, they're the ones that are struggling on. Everything else is as good as on a plate for him, and he can find what he wants, which is why that set was as close as it was. And then look at this, great set of contact. So this is Argentina in the third set, and all of a sudden you can see the difference now. You can see what's happening. DiCecco's being run ragged, tough serving from Brazil, passing's not on point, and then there's trouble. Even DiCecco's going to struggle to try and find perfection from there. This is what we've been seeing so far. The Flavio block. Flavio is getting the faint whiff of success here, I think, potentially. This is. And I love the emotion. I love the super slow-mos. You get to see what's going on, and Lima doing what he can, and the frustration for the coaches who live, as you say, live and breathe every point, every touch, in fact. But that is a cracking touch to win the set.
Do you know, I think watching Hernan Dalzotto for 3, 4 or 5 sets would be nearly as entertaining as watching what's going on the court.
Coach Cam.
Coach Cam, make it happen. So now Brazil, 1 set away from another semi-final, 1 set away from another opportunity to win a medal. They've been in the medal rounds for 9 of the last 10 World Championships. And of course, it's no surprise. They're a brilliant team and have been for generations. But in these situations before, Argentina have found a way. They've trailed and come back, not just against Brazil, but in this tournament. They've been 5 sets 3 times already, and they're certainly not scared to roll their sleeves up and go deep again.
Brazil, the Brazilian fans are lovely, right? But they expect nothing less than victory. Yeah. So it's unsurprising. And even when Brazil make it into the final, the last 2 they've been in the final, they got a silver medal, they've gone home, and the fans are like, silver? Is that it? The demands, the expectations are so high from the fans, but also from the players as well, and what they put on themselves. So yeah, they see it as not their right to be there, but they are going to give it everything they possibly can to get there.
I remember seeing the podium at London 2012 when they got silver, and it looked like they were in mourning. Alas. We go. This is the 4th set. This is Cachopa to serve first. And Brazil, 1 set away from the semis. Lozier gets the first touch. Lozier gets the first point. Butterfingers from Lucarelli. Good early, quick pressure from Argentina. And the 2 sets that Brazil have won, sets 1 and set 3, they've put a statement down early. They've opened up those 4-point leads before they've got to a dozen points. That's what Argentina need to stop them doing here. Seize the early momentum. Pacheco. Oh, the pipe! It's Conte. Got to arrive quickly.
Well, they've run that in a different spot this time. Now look at Donani again. Get to the back row. They've run it slightly over towards position 2, which has completely caught Brazil out. But just a little bit of afters going on.
Well, if that's what it takes, Lozier.
Because it's such a fickle game, because you can go through the net, and then if you're the person that's done that, then you make an error, you feel like a bit of a fool, and the other team will just really latch on to that.
2 aces in this game for Lucarelli. A good pass that time from Conte. Oh, huge block. It is huge. Lucas gets another.
This is where it's a middle block. You've just got to back yourself to get out there and get your hands into the area and get across and forwards, not just go laterally, otherwise you'll open up the angles. Bruno loving it.
Lucarelli. Serves wide. Just going back to that block, because it'll go down as the middle making it, but how important is the person down the line outside him who closes off that option?
In that instance, Lucarelli is so important, because the middle block is trying to catch up to the person to his left or right. So if you go too wide, you're still chasing to get out there, in which case you'd have been too late getting across.
There's Lucas this time on the quick set. And he is just the kind of man who can take a game away from you, so physically dominant. 3 blocks, 1 ace. We've seen him on that short set put the swings away too. 4-2, 4-3. Looked off balance that time. Luciano Vicentin has remained on the park here. He's got a part to play in this 4th set. It starts with this serve. Good chopper. Oh, Wallace C stands and delivers.
He literally does. That's a really good analogy, actually. Wallacey's approach is unlike most others. It's just 1-2. He's not really a 3-step approach guy, and then he jumps 1-2, boom, up he is, straight up. He can go cross, or he can hit that line from that position.
Here he is at the service line. Argentina receives. Conte. Oh, Conte!
Oh, he loved that. And there was a little bit through the net. They're going to have a look, are they? No, they're happy it's in.
It was a heck of a contact, wasn't it? Oh,
it's lovely. Absolutely lovely. Hardly any room, but enough room.
When it comes off that hot. For 5, Ramos into Leal. Oh, out of the back to Wallacey. Oh, Tales has got the opportunity to pass though. Back to Wallacey. And a massive block. Oh, that's big. Conte and Lozer.
Well, they're trying to get in Brazil's heads here, Argentina. Conte, after that swing, was having a good look through. That is a world-class block. No question of that. And he absolutely is right to enjoy it the way he has.
5-5. Good work from Argentina, because the 2-point lead could have easily turned into a 4. Instead, we are level early on. Leal, decent dig. That was Ramos. Oh, he can't do it again, though, and Flavio almost picked him out on purpose.
Such a good hit from Flavio. Brilliant from Ketchopa to go middle in transition. Oh, dear, that's right off the schnoz. And I'm not sure that was much of an apology either from Flavio. There's no love lost between these two teams.
Well, Argentina have started it in this game. Who will finish it? Will it be 4 sets? Will it be 5 sets? Oh, it will be an ace. Leal cooks one. Woo!
Yeah, you gotta love it when the team are getting in tune with the DJ. Let's have a check of this. This is like 400 miles an hour. Oh, I'm just 123 kilometers an hour.
That'll get you a speeding ticket in most countries. Goes again. Takes the heat off this time. Danani passes and Conte, another one down the line. He's enjoying it out there.
Well, they're making the most of this mismatch now. It's been one that they've had throughout the game, but it's only really now they're really trying to expose it a little bit more and just say, just give it to me, let me go over Fernando. And he is.
2 down the line and 1 block for Conte. Good period of the game for him. Ketchopa. Oh, Wallacey. Didn't time the jump. What can Conte do? He can work it off the block, and here he goes through the net again.
Do you know what? Loser's just been very helpful by showing him just how far out it was. But was it?
Yes.
Yes.
Forget Coach Cam, I want Conte Cam right now. He is in the groove. Let's have a little chat with Lozer as we wait for this serve. Leal into Ketchopa. Oh, it's massive! Augustin Lozer!
They have lined Lucarelli up perfectly. Did Lucarelli think there was a gap here? Oh, well, if he did, that's just such a good block from Lozer. He's got so high and got across the net. That's world class again from these blockers.
3 blocks for Lozer in the match. A 1-point lead for Argentina. And another block, but this time they can't kill it. Oh, but Flavio can. It's gone up, hasn't it? It's gone up a level.
We're really seeing what these teams are made of now. Argentina wants something to feed off, so they're trying to get in the heads of Brazil. Brazil, I think, technically at the moment, and the way they're playing, they've been playing the better volleyball, but kind of goes out the window when it gets like this.
Flavio with a float serve onto Conte. Quick ball into Lozer.
The one thing that Argentina have got is very willing middles who are there all the time, and the minute there's a good ball in, and with Checo in the mood he's in, he'll put it anywhere he wants.
He's got
That's 3 in it.
This is a great opportunity for Argentina. 3 points ahead. Brazil have called 1 timeout. Not playing with that same conviction that they had in sets 1 and 3. Now Bruno. Oh, wow. Floor dent time. Flavio. And there's a difference in tempo since Bruno's come on. I mean, this is 3:35.
That's
Headbutt the ceiling time.
it's crazy high, isn't it?
But the next point, just watch Bruno's reaction. He is trying to drag everyone along with him. Wallacey into Danani. Then over to Conte. Conte goes again off the hands, and Lucarelli with a better pass. Over to Leal. Oh, Danani, unlucky.
Bruno's just putting a little bit of fizz on the ball now, and it just means that Leal can carry on as he was earlier, and it's right in his hitting window. And also a very good block from Bruno coming in. And now we are back to within 1 here.
Wallacey to level the game. Oh, not that time.
All part and parcel of it, of jump serving. We just move on, next point.
Well, it's been point for point since the timeout. That was called at 10-8. Here's Ramos. Floats that one into Leal. Gets it back from Bruno and through the block. 2 went up, and again, the power he generates.
I haven't seen this, but it just opens up so well, and then his hip comes through, and by the time his arms come through, it's not fast particularly, but it's just the weight of it. We have mentioned before that what he literally melts the ball on his hand.
Here he is to serve, 15-16. On to Danani, it's an ace serve. It's a rocket from Leal, and we're level.
For those of you wondering why he's got tape on his fingers, that's why, because he hits that ball so hard that if he didn't, he'd be splitting the skin on his fingers, and that's exactly why he's got that tape on there, and all the players for that matter.
Joe, he's generated 121 there and still managed to shape the ball. That is astonishing. We're all square. It's a timeout. It's 16-16.
Vamos de nuevo, señores. Vámonos con calma. Aguantemos la recepción, damos de nuevo. Le pega bombazo, resolvemos el ataque, no cerremos ángulo. Si buscamos la paralela, vamos a darle con todo a la paralela. No, a media mano, vamos con todo y con fuerza. Vamos.
Has returned to the court, and Brazil are back in the driving seat. It's level here. The early 4th set belonged to Argentina, but Brazil slowly starting to build momentum. They've closed the 2-point gap, and now Leal, off the back of that ace, is serving to put them into the lead. On to Conte, puts in a good pass to Checo, and then cross-court from Lima.
The way he's able to turn in the air and open up this angle as he comes in, he's pretty square on, but he hits that right across his body. Nice high contact. You've got to hit it really high to do that, because the net will get in the way otherwise.
Checo, finger roll. Wallacey, through the block. There was a contact on it. Still came off like a rocket from Wallacey. Here we go. It's point for point. Side-out volleyball. Who's going to hold their nerve? Who is going to produce the moment of magic to break this 4th set and maybe the match? Flavio. Conte. Oh, that is sensational. Oh, my goodness.
There was no angle to do that. Well, obviously there was. Let's have a look and see how he created it. Nice movement out wide. He's linked in. Oh, they all jumped way past him. They didn't stop the power line.
Well, Conte onto the scoreboard, back to the service line. Thales Now Bruno puts it up for Lucarelli, and Conte keeps it alive. Now chance for Argentina. Leal was there, backcourt. Lucarelli off the hands.
You can see what it means. Well, we're fortunate we can see the bench are all going crazy as that point was won. That's a huge point.
Also,
that's world class again.
Every time the ball gets returned, when the rally goes longer, another bomb. Oh, Bruno does it again. He's been called upon. He has been absolutely superb.
He's just good at what he does, and yep, you want to get the best view, you need those glasses.
Yeah, she's been seeing stars all day.
The stars shine here on court.
But who will shine brighter? Bruno. It's in! Lucas serves a second ace of the match, and how timely is that from the big middle?
Oh, it's right over Dinani. He's got his bearings wrong.
Timeout call, 22. Mendez with some serious words. It's now or never for Argentina. Brazil doing to Argentina here what Argentina could do to Serbia in the previous round. Composure in the 20s. Big plays, game-breaking plays. Now look at Dinani. He's just settling into position now, but he was bouncing up and down. Doesn't want to make the same mistake again. Is Lucas going to go straight to him? No, he's going to pick out Conte. Now Palacios off the hands. Leal gets a touch. Bruno back to Leal. Oh, there's no touch on that.
Ooh,
but there's a lot of reaction. Look at the Brazilian bench, and the referee's changed his mind. At first, the hand has gone Argentina's way. Now it's gone Brazil's way, and we might be going to the screen.
Oh, we've got a net touch as well here. So that net touch has come in. What they'll look at, well, so I think we might, well, there's all sorts of possibilities. Argentina are challenging. Maybe they think they didn't touch it, but I think then what Brazil will do is they'll want to challenge back to see that net touch and whether the ball was on the floor before the net touch came. So if there was a net touch and the ball's still in the air, it's going to be Brazil's point. If Argentina have touched it, it's Brazil's point. If Argentina haven't touched it, it's their point until Brazil might challenge that outcome. That's if anyone has seen Argentinian players in the net.
Well, we're looking for a net fault.
Okay, here comes the net.
Well, it's massive.
There it is. So there's the fault, and there's the ball still in the air, and that's the main thing. That's lovely. Great work by Hawkeye to show that. Clearly shows that the ball was still live when the net touch came.
23-20. Brazil on the brink. What a service run this from Lucas at a key time. And another heavy serve as well. Good pass into De Checo. Palacios. Oh, can only pick out Bruno. Now Leal puts the left hand on it. De Checo out of the back to Bruno Lima, who misses wide, and it's match point Brazil.
They might challenge for a net touch.
Well, I think they have to.
Got to do something. I don't think there was a net touch.
Even if it's just...
Do you know what? What they're looking at, and I know what's happened here for once. But because Leal played the ball over with his left hand and then he hit the net post and the net's moving, Lima then goes to play the ball and he sees the net still moving, thinks there must be a net touch. That's what I'm going to stick with.
Well, they need something. And even if they don't get this, it'll delay Lucas serving for the match.
I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter how long Lucas has got to wait. He's going to get up. He's going to try and hit the slot out this one.
Is there a net touch?
See, it is still moving, and that's what they're thinking. There was a net touch because it's still moving already.
Vicentin coming in, Palacios coming out. Vicentin into the back row. But surely just delaying the inevitable. Lucas serving for the match. Serving for a place in the semi-finals. Serving to be in medal contention for the 10th time in 11 World Championships. Vicentin swings. Oh, wins the point. Wallacey had gone up. And for a second, he believed.
Great serve, really good serve, Lucas. He did try and give it everything, but that's wonderful from Vicentin to keep Argentina in it.
Still match point. De Checo.
Bruno wants to know where he is in the rotation. Out of your picture. Look at that complete concentration from Vicentin and co.
So De Checo out, Sanchez in, Kukartsev in as well. 21-24, match point. Vicentin serves on to Leal. Bruno sets, back to Leal. Oh, the ball's high, so Donani feeds it into the setter. Conte. It's a two-touch. The Brazil bench empties. Their quest for a 4th world title and a 6th consecutive final is still alive. It's 5 games, it's 5 wins. They're 1 win from the podium. They're 2 away from world champions. Argentina, as you suggested at the beginning,